Hey Rick, Rob Wiles, Swing Vision Pro. I'm going to try this one more time and see if we can't get it to go through your email. And if not, then I will burn it to a disk for you. So this was your lesson, and I want to go over a few things with you. First of all, in order to be in any kind of athletic position, we need to be on the balls of our feet. So the first thing we look at is your setup. Your setup here, if I were to take it from your knees, back down, you're back on your laces a little bit. In an ideal world, we would want to see you here more on the balls of your feet, so you'd be able to make a more athletic move into the golf ball. The other thing is spine angle. Spine angle is actually the axis that we turn around in our golf swing. And if you'll notice here, we have a very rounded back, and it comes up, and we've got about 3 or 4 different angles going on here. In a good, nice golf swing, we would have a straight angle like this, which would bring our head way far back and make some room for our left shoulder to travel underneath our chin. The other thing I'll bring to your attention, you've got like a 10-finger baseball grip. If I look at that right there and see, obviously we want to marry those two hands together so they work as a unit. And right now you're like opposing one another with that. So that would be something we would work on if you decided that you wanted to go any farther. Here we go. I'm going to take you through it and kind of stop and show you a couple of things along the way. And here we go. Let's see. So you're getting ready. And we'll bring you back to right here. That's a pretty good position right here. Right here you've actually established a pretty good position because you've got a flat club head. Pardon me, let me go with the right tool. You have a flat club head, a flat wrist, and it's pointing down the target line. So that's very good. That position right there is very good. So let me just draw that in here for you. So it's coming down this way, and it's coming down to the target line. So that's pretty good, okay? Problem is when I look and see, you're straightening up out of your knee flex that you established at address, okay? We've got quite a bit of room in here from where you were to where you were going. So I'm going to go ahead and keep on going with it. Get back to the top, stop, okay? You made an abbreviated backswing, which is okay. That's nothing really bad about that. But again, coming out of that knee is going to change your golf height and the angle of attack into the golf ball. So we really need to keep that knee bent, okay? I like the way you keep your eyes down on the golf ball. Let me put the right thing in. That's very nice. It's a very nice move right there. Keep your eyes down. There you go. So as we start to come through the golf swing, as you come through and you get to there and you release the golf ball, we're a little early. And what I mean by that, if I back you up here, you'll see that as your club head comes in, your club head is kind of already shut or closed. And if we do that, then that's going to send the ball to the left almost every single time. So we really need to work on a release drill. I can show you what that looks like and how we work on it. But you come on through. So that's how your club is actually facing now. Alright, so we'll go on through. Bring you on through it. And there we go. Finish is not bad. Getting up off your right side. Alright, so let's go take a look at the next one. Typically, again, as I said, we're going to see, pretty much the same thing. I'm going to speed you forward just a little bit here. Then I'll stop you right in the middle of your next golf swing. Get rid of all this crap out of the way so I can see what's going on here for you. And we'll get you through to it. And we'll pull your next one out. And we're probably going to understand the same thing. So the big things that we need to do with you is your knee flex needs to be straighter. Okay, you need to get a little more flex into your knees to get you on the balls of your feet. We need to straighten out that spine angle and get your head back so you have an axis to turn around that spine angle. And then we need to get your chin up and out of the way. Okay, and I'd like to marry those two hands. So if you decide to come back in, we can work on some of this stuff. But until we can marry those hands and get that spine angle, you're going to have a very hard time being consistent and striking the golf ball. I know you didn't get to play that much, but in order to play at all, it's nice to be able to play pretty good, isn't it? So anyway, so here you'll see again, you're taking a 10-finger baseball grip, which is not the correct way to grab a golf club, and I'd like to correct that for you if I can, please. And then we're also not going to be in a very good knee flex position. We're going to be in a bit more of an upright position if I were to get this, we're kind of here, and then we're kind of here. Now you're back on your heels. So if I were to watch this, your heels, you're coming back, and your heels, your weight's going to end up back on your heels, okay? And again, of course, we have the issue of the spine angle. Spine angle, again, is rounded off, and we can't play golf with a rounded spine angle. Spine angle must be like this in order to allow us, it's like the axis that we turn around on our golf swing. Okay, take you forward, and here we go. And the 10-finger grip would be, again, something we would work with. Boom. Okay, that was better. That was really a lot better. So let's go on through. I'm going to just keep letting it run, and I'm going to highlight some things as we go here so I can show you. So we're going to let her run a little bit. And let's see what we got here. Bear with me for 1 sec, please. Here we go. Alrighty. So the 10-finger grip, your knee flex, we'd want to work on those. We'd want to work on your spine angle. And once we get those kind of squared away, it's going to give you a lot more freedom and flexibility in your golf swing. So here we go. Look at one more here. And you know, typically we see the same thing when you come off the street and everything. So primary thing I want you focusing on, if you would please, is getting a little more knee flex, getting the weight on the balls of your feet, and let's try to straighten out that spine angle. And then if you decide to come back in next time, I'm going to show you how to marry those two hands together so you don't have like a 10-finger baseball grip, because that is really creating an issue as far as you hinging your wrist, which is absolutely a must in a good golf swing. Okay, so we come back, you come through, let it go. Good. Just a little bit late on that one too. Okay, so that's what I've got for you. Basically, we want to work on your knee flex. We want to work on your spine angle. Keep your head up, and we'll work on that grip next time you come in. So for now, I want to thank you for coming in. Thank you for the business, and wish you a great big warm aloha.